I've touched on this in the past, but this is just going to be a quick video about, hopefully not too long a video, about, I got to learn to shut up more, about marriage, how to get married, what good is it? As I understand it, when you sleep, if you sleep on a bedroll, well, here I'll show you. So here's, let's see. So I don't have any rested bonus at all here. So I'm going to get some. You may have a deep and abiding loathing of marriage in real life. How is it that there is not a place to sleep here? There is always a bedroll here. Why is there no bedroll? God damn it. How about Anissa's cabin? Let's try that. It's not my cabin, right? So I should just get a regular bonus for rest here. I believe... Owned bed. Your mom is an owned bed. How many people do I have to murder before I get to sleep in their beds? That's what I'd like to know. Well, this is a sticky wicket. Where's a place that has a bedroll? Oh, I know. I know a place. This place has a bedroll. Does it? Yeah, it does. Doesn't it? Sure it does. Hello? Anyone home? There's a campfire, so I could do some cooking. No bedroll up there. What about in here? I'm sure there's a bedroll in here. Time and time. Wow, look at this. All this iron has... Oh my god. Apparently I've never been in here before. Could that be? Bad news. I'm trying to make a video, so you guys all gotta die. Hope that's not a problem for anybody. I just can't aim. In third person, I just can't aim in third person. Wow. Look at this guy giving his best effort. Jeepers creepers. Well, screw demonstrating how resting and being married works. This... I'm going to stay here and get 4 billion light armor points. I think I actually will do that, dude. I'll see you in a little bit. He's obviously going to be giving me some light armor points. I should do that. Alright, well. I think here is, I can maybe get a free enchanting experience. Alright, let's see if there is indeed a place to sleep in here. There you go. Okay, so this will be, I think you need at least 6 hours. So I'll sleep for 6 hours. So I'm rested. So if I look at what rested means, it's a 5% bonus. Okay. So let's go to an inn, or another way to put that is a bed that I own, or I'm allowed to use, a legit, my bed. So this will qualify. You would get the rested bonus that we're about to get in an inn at a home if you're not married, and it'll be more than 5%. It'll be 10%. I really don't remember. Let's go to Solitude. Excuse me. Let's go to the incredibly disgusting Winking Skeever. Why would anybody want to eat or drink in a place called a Winking Skeever? For God's sake. It's just ridiculous. Oh, mine for a day. Why don't you show me where it is? Yeah. Yeah, why don't you? Why don't you get busy with that? Floyd. What is his name? Corpulus. His name is Corpulus. What, this room's no good? Why can't I be in here? Whatever. Oh, maybe it's quieter upstairs. Oh, Lordy. Wait, how does this game work again? There we go. Wow, he keeps his business ledger right out here. Damn! I'm taking all my hose here. Look at this room. Double bed. Poosh. Yeah. Okay, so we have an active effect of rested at 5%. And we'll go here. We'll rest for 6 hours. Now, as you can see in the upper left, I am well rested. And so active effects, well rested is 10%. So there's a problem, and the problem is that I'm not married, I guess. Let's see now. In order to get married, you have to meet a requirement. And the basic things you need to do are, you must go to Riften. There's no way to do this without going to Riften. But that's not why we're here. Why we're here is when you first come into town, you've got to talk to this guy if you want to get married. And Maramal is a priest of Mara and kind of a jerk with a stick up his ass. Vile liquids. I hope he's not talking about beer. So what you have to do is, where you get married is at the Temple of Mara here in Riften. There it is. We also perform wedding ceremonies. Can I have a wedding at the temple? So that's code for, there are prerequisites to having a wedding, one of which is you have to have somebody who's willing to marry you. So, no, I don't. Okay. Okay. And by one of them coming to the temple, what he means is you. You are going to the temple. I don't know if I have an amulet tomorrow or not, but I'm going to buy one anyway. Okay. So the translation of all that is, A, you have to talk to that guy and hear that dialogue in order to be able to have a wedding. The Temple of Mara in Riften is over here. There's the blacksmith. Here's the market. This is the Temple of Mara here. There's the, I forgot the name of the Jarl's Hold here. Whatever. There's the palace. Mistvale Keep. I knew that. And then down the way here. Down there is the entrance. Right there's the entrance to the Thieves Guild. Right there. You know all this. I'm sorry to repeat information you already have. Anyway, this is the Temple of Mara, and you're going to have to find genius here to, if I had somebody who had agreed to marry me, I would come to here and talk to him, and there's a dialogue tree, and you say, yes, I want to get married, and they say, come back tomorrow, and then you can come back anytime tomorrow, the next day. So if it's 11:30 p.m., he says, come back tomorrow, you can come back at 12:01, but it has to be past midnight, anytime on that day. And the rest of these people, there is actually another quest here. You can talk with this one, and she'll say, oh, Lady Mara, turns out she's just like all the rest of the Daedra. They just want you to run around do fetch quests. And so she has a number of fetch quests, which in the end deliver a decent, regular, solid, active bonus. I don't remember what it is right now. Maybe I'll put a notation in later on. We've met one of the requirements, which is that we've talked to this guy and essentially made it possible. So the second requirement is that you wear the amulet, which I have purchased from him, so I'm going to put it on. And the reason you're wearing the amulet is so that you can, without it on, there's no dialogue option to ask someone to marry you. So in order to have a dialogue option to have an eligible female marry you, you have to have done something for them. So I'm going to do something for the largest breasted woman in Skyrim, which I believe to be right here. Let's see if she's around today. Hey, there she is. So let's have a chat with her. Well, thanks. Silja? Don't ask me. So we're going to talk about her. What's been sending her parents? Okay. Now. I would mind like crazy, but I kind of want to get some, so no, I'll do it. Oh, I'll take your satchel. See, all I have to do really is get her a different outfit. The mining outfit is not the most alluring I've ever seen. I don't even know if you can get her. So I'm taking her letters to wherever I'm going, Darkwater Crossing. And we'll try and talk to Daddy. She's a bounder. It's a shame our daughter couldn't make the journey herself, but at least she still thinks of us. If you wouldn't mind bringing this back to her. Well, I wouldn't mind at all, because I'm trying to pound that chick. Daddy, your daughter's hot. I'm going to do her up and down. Okay, so over here then, we're going to go back. And we'll see if we can find her. I'm sure she's somewhere. They did take my sweet roll. So I want it back. So here she is. I trust my parents are well. I'm back from Darkwater Crossing. He sent back my satchel stuffed with letters. I look forward to reading them. I appreciate the delivery. Here, I want you to have this. I insist. Okay, so here's the nut. The nut is that I've done a quest for this person, and so now she thinks I'm a good guy. This is the equivalent of going outside an inn, chopping some wood, and then taking it to the person who's running the inn and selling them the firewood. After this, you can loot their place. You can, you know, do stuff. Whereas before you do that at an inn, everything is stealing. But in this case, because this one is designated as an eligible marriage partner, because I have done something for her, I can still loot her place. But in addition, because she's a potential marriage partner, I can marry her. And so now I've fulfilled three of the requirements, which is A, I've talked to Bucky there in Riften, and B, I'm wearing the Amulet of Mara, and C, I've done a favor for a marriageable person. You don't have to marry, it doesn't matter what gender you are, you can marry anybody. Let me show you here. Normally taking this leak would be stealing, but now she's just happy or to let me do it, or she'll say something like, well, that was great, that was just lying around there, and so on. So now I'm going to talk to her again. So that is a pretty typical come on if you're wearing an Amulet of Mara and you've done something for them. I believe I think that's it. And so I'll say, oh, well, chicka bow, chicka, 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 and then she says, and then I say, well, let's get busy. So those dialogue options are purely dependent on those three conditions. I've talked with the guy in Riften. I'm wearing an Amulet of Mara, and I've done a favor for them. And I guess there's a fourth condition, which is that they are an eligible female. Not all people in Skyrim are eligible. Maybe I'll leave a link to what that list is. But there's not everybody you can do a little quest for so that they'll prompt that dialogue. So now that I'm going to get hitched, I'm now engaged. I'm going to go back to Riften. I think this is the quickest. And I'm going to go back to the Temple of Mara in hopes of finding Uncle Buck here, who, this one is marriageable too. So you can marry right into the, I think, so you can marry right into the Blackbriar family. I think she is. She's, spends all her time messing around with potions. Her quest is ridiculous. You have to find 20 death bell, 20, just all kinds of ingredients. And I say, I'd like to have a wedding at the temple. Hurrah! 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 Okay. So now what the deal is that it is now 9:37 a.m. So any time after midnight tonight, I can get, if I walk through that door again, my betrothed will be there. And there's going to be a quick ceremony. We get a couple of rings, and then, well, I'll show it to you. When's midnight? 12 hours would be 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. You know what? Let's just have it the next day. I'm almost done with my alchemy, by the way. I think the next round of potion making is going to put me over the top. And I'll be, and this character, Thayer the Wanderer, will have 100 alchemy. Although I don't have all the perk points. But I'll have 100 points in alchemy. So we're back. So again, the steps, well, we'll get married. I'll show you. I'll sum up the steps. So there she is. All the people that I haven't screwed over are here. There's my house Carl. I have no idea who that guy is. I think that female is in Markarth, and I fetched her something or other. That's my house, Carl. I don't know who the guy with the mohawk is. I don't know who those people are. Oh, those two are her parents, actually. I believe. That's, I think so. There's my blushing bride who couldn't be bothered to get a wedding dress or whatever. Oh, me. But here's your last chance. I did not take my last chance. So you remember her house. We went into her house when we finished the quest. She's at the mine. I'm going to suggest my house is at Falkreath, but you could, if you didn't have a house, this would be a way to get a house. And then you could live there, wherever that may be. In this case, it's at Shore Stone. So I'm going to say, let's go to my house. All right. So this big, I did the, this guy seems as masculine as anybody I've ever seen in my life. And I had an Amulet of Mara on, and I had finished the Frost Salts quest. You remember that, where you gather 10 or 20 Frost Salts, or no, not Frost Salts, Fire Salts for this guy to keep his forge going. And, which, you know, all good. And then I went to see him again about, I don't know, whatever. And I actually had an Amulet of Mara on. And he gave me that dialogue that says, "Oh, is that an Amulet of Mara? Uh, you know, I'm surprised a guy like you isn't already married." And then from then on, I couldn't really go and talk to this guy without like weirding out, you know, without going, it just made me look at everything he said and did in a different light. It's completely freaky. Let's see now. Honey, I'm home. Let's see. Let's, this is the ring that they give you when you get married. You both get one. This is the restoration spells cost 10% less. Uh, it's good for any, if you need to DE, I guess. It's not good for anything. I have a ring here that increases my bow damage by 13%, so I usually wear that. Alright, honey. Honey, I'm home. Baby, sweetheart, darling. Where are you? Daddy's home. Oh, that tramp. She's sleeping around on me already. Can you believe it? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I'm all set up here. What is my alchemy skill? I thought I had some sort of alchemy. Yeah, it's this way. Alchemy. Yeah, I'm 93. I get. So where's my? I don't understand. He didn't want to buy some of my potions, apparently. Maybe I was looking at his potions. Anyway, check out this one. Yeah. This potion is worth 1,000 gold. That's resale. So like the original cost of this thing. This one is worth 4,000 gold. Who am I going to get to buy it? Where am I? Right? Where am I going to find a bender that's going to give me, you know? I guess when you actually sell it, it won't be that much, but still, you know. Well, I don't know where my bride is. Let's see if I can get the lover's comfort bonus here. Maybe she didn't like the crab. I don't know. 6 hours. Ah, lover's comfort.
It's a wonderful house, my love. If you don't mind, I'm going to start a small store. Something to do whenever you're on the road. Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet.
So I've kind of already showed you this stuff already, but you can see that she's a vendor, and I don't know, she might have something I want. Who knows? Robes of Illusion. She's just a usual vendor. So one of the things I could do if I were to actually put some points into speech, I don't know if I ever will. It's hard when it could go into enchanting or making a super duper alchemy potion or something like that. I guess I'm okay. I'm not going to fool with that. So what I'm going to now, this is her dialogue from when she lived at the mine and she was a miner. And the cooking thing.
I'll have another meal ready tomorrow.
Hmm. So
Goodbye, my love.
the meal in question is not nothing. It's here. Health, magic, and stamina regenerate 25% faster. Okay, that's not awful. I don't know how long that lasts. Um, and then last thing here, here's the active effect. Where's our loveless comfort? So 15%. So the resting in a bedroll that, just in a bandit camp, you don't own it. You don't have the right to it really. 5%. Resting for 6 hours in a bed that you own is 10%. And then if you're married, you can increase it to 15% because there's the lover's comfort. And she also acts as a vendor, and she gives you food once a day. The food being this home cooked meal, which is health, magica, and stamina regenerate 25% faster. So it's worth doing. Um, I always want to marry the barmaids, but they seem universally um, unmarriageable. I don't know why that would be. Um, but I would like to outfit her in something else because I'm a man. But even so, it's not hard to look at.
Yes, my love?
Oh,
What do you mean?
time for more. You can't get enough there. All right, so for the last time, I'm going to mention the steps, which are first, um, you've got to get an amulet of Mara and wear it. You can find them or you can buy it from Bucky in Riften. You have to talk to Bucky in Riften and go through his dialogue tree where he asks you about, where he tells you about marriage in Skyrim. Three, you have to find an eligible person, someone who is possible to marry. I'll put a link to who those are. And then once you have found somebody like that, the identity, then you need to do a little quest for them of some sort. Once the quest is done and you talk to them, then they'll say, and you're wearing the amulet, then they'll say, oh, is that an amulet of Mara you're wearing? Let's do it like weasels. And then you say, yes, ums. And then you have to go back and talk to Uncle Bucky again in Riften, and then tell him that you want to have the wedding. Then you have to wait until after midnight. In other words, it has to be sometime the next day. Then when you walk in, she'll be there. Then you have the ceremony. You decide where you're going to live. She comes back here. And then the benefits are that you get 15 instead of 10% health because of the lover's comfort. And in addition to all the other things in your house, you also have a vendor that'll buy at least some of your stuff. Um, if you marry the opposite sex, it's not a bad idea because, uh, which I'm sure you would anyway, because you're not that gay. Just kidding. Doesn't matter. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Enchanting, smithing, where's the speech? Damn you, speech. Here it is. So if there is someone that is worth investing in this one, prices are better with the opposite sex, or you can sell any kind of armor to any merchant. She is a universal merchant already, so that's no big deal. But investor, being able to put 500 gold in her to increase the amount of available gold she had would be a good idea. Someone who can buy stolen gear, this would obviously be all her. This is all her. You would all put points into her, because then you'd have a vendor at the house also, a decent vendor. You don't have to set on fire so many times to sell all your crap. All right, well, I think sexy time is over. So I'm going to put on my gear again. This one is the ring. And the only other thing I'm going to show you before I go is here. So I'm just going to illustrate this a little bit if you're not doing it already. So these are things I've enchanted, obviously. The alchemic gold staff, alchemic da-da-da, these are all things I've made. I call these enchanting gloves because I'm an idiot. There's no enchant for enchanting. There's only potions for enchanting. But when I wear all these, and I put, by the way, this pound sign on because when I take them all, as you can see, they all appear together. This is gear that I've enchanted for me. I just put the @ symbol in front so it all stays together. I don't have to go, except for this stupid ring. So I don't have to go up and down in my gear to find it. It's all together. So I put on all my alchemy gear. I put on all my enchanting gear. You get the idea. So with the alchemy gear on, I am now getting potions are 15% plus another 13 plus another 16 plus another 13. That adds up to a number. 40, 50, 60% more, something like that. And this is, well, hey, honey, you're my adventure. So the benefit here is multiple. One of the benefits is that if I make an alchemy potion that increases my ability to do enchants, then I can make better alchemy gear. So I schlep on all that alchemy gear, I make a potion that increases my ability to enchant, then I make a more alchemy gear with the enchanting potion active, and then I make another. You see where I'm going with this. It just loops. And so right now my enchanting gear is whatever it is, 15%-ish. So, but the maximum you can enchant something is 29%. So let's just round up to 30% for each one. That's 30, 60, 90, 120. 115% stronger potions. And of course 115, therefore 115% stronger enchants, because I'll make the potion will be stronger also, and therefore whatever I enchant will be stronger. And then the limit, of course, is it stops at, I don't know what the limit for a potion is. Maybe the limit for a potion is 29% too. I'm not sure. But you see the idea. And then so all your jewelry, so for alchemy it's gloves, helmet, ring, necklace. So you just need to keep a set of those lying around waiting for the next time you can make a better enchanting potion. Or you can just do it all at once. But the proviso is that when you drink the enchanting potion, you only have 30 seconds of real time to make the item. So picking out all the things you want, the gem, the enchant, and the item, and then naming it, and then making it, it's definitely doable in 30 seconds, but there's a little bit of pressure. It's a little bit exciting to do, but it can be done. But you're probably, you might be able to do two if you got really good at it. You could do 2 items in a row. But the truth is, it's not hard to make potions. So just do what I did and make 10 potions, and it's not going to be a problem. So just drink one every time you want to go make something. Alright, so we'll switch back. Just here, 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 and the ring. And then I'll go here and deposit. And that's deposit, 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 deposit. And I think that's it. So go out there, buddy, and get yourself laid, because it's worth it. Is going to be my story. Ebony bow. Maybe I can improve that bow. Actually, I think I have lots of ebony arrows. Maybe I'll do the ebony arrows. Not arrows, elven arrows. There we go. There's my guy. All right, dude. Listen, thanks so much for the nice letter and the $8. And it's very nice of you. I was quite touched, really. So you take good care. Say hi to Anita for me, and I will see you later. Okay. Bye-bye now.